Welcome to the Capital Exchange. I'm Steve Wilbur, Managing Director at Allen Capital Group.
And I'm Travis Portwood, Chief Investment Officer with Allen Capital Group. You know, Steve, my wife Cindy works in the benefits department for Children's Hospital here in Omaha. It's towards the end of the year, and Children's, like many companies, are going through open enrollment. And open enrollment's that process where you choose which benefits you want to participate in for the upcoming year. As financial planners, many companies offer access to one of our favorite types of accounts, HSAs, or health savings accounts. HSAs are tax-advantaged savings accounts you get to use to pay for eligible medical expenses. And these accounts are great because one, you get to make pre-tax contributions to the account, and two, when you actually pull the money out to use for eligible medical expenses, it comes out tax-free.
Yeah, that is nice, Travis. But not anybody can contribute to an HSA. In order to contribute, one has to be available, and then you also have to have a high deductible health plan available to you. A high deductible health plan generally means that your monthly premium is going to be lower than the standard plan. But you are going to pay more of the health care costs yourself before the insurance really kicks in. So you need to know that and be aware of it. The IRS rules say for 2022, max out-of-pocket for an individual in a high deductible health plan is going to be $7,050. And for a family, it's going to be $14,100.
That's a good point, Steve. And another factor to be aware of are the contribution limits in HSAs.
Yeah.
As much as we'd love to, you can't just contribute as much as you want to these accounts in any given year. For 2022, the maximum contribution for an individual is $3,650, and for a family, it's twice that, $7,300. If you are above age 55, you actually can contribute another extra $1,000 in 2022 as well.
So that does not include me then, does it, Travis?
I don't think, not until next year.
Keep getting older, don't I? I want to point out, Travis, those dollar amounts you're talking about can be in combination of a company and a participant contributing to that plan. Mm-hmm. Some companies do make contributions to incentivize people to use the high deductible health plan. Mm-hmm. Travis, I also want to point out that an HSA and a flexible spending account are different. And it is important. We're using lots of acronyms here, so I want to make sure I get all this right. Get all this correct. An HSA is, a flexible spending account is a use it or lose it situation, where an HSA is different. You can accumulate money in there, and if you don't use it, you're not going to lose it. And if you're healthy, you're able to build money in this account. And another nice feature about this account is once you accumulate some money into it, you can actually invest those dollars, allow the market to work for you, and we all know what the compounding effect has on money.
Yeah, it can be a very powerful factor. And another feature of HSAs that people might not be aware of is that after age 65, you can actually take withdrawals from your HSA to pay for different things besides medical expenses, penalty-free. Those withdrawals are still subject to income tax, like IRA withdrawals, but this gives us another bucket of money to pull from in retirement if we need it. And the more options, the better.
Yeah, and Travis, I want to point out though, if you do take money out of this plan and you are under 65 or you have not met 65 yet, it could be a very expensive proposition or mistake for you. So we want to make sure that you take these out for medical expenses and there's going to be no penalty. The penalty will be harsh though if you do take it out under age 65. It's going to be a 20% penalty. On top of it, you're going to have ordinary income tax to pay on as well. So make sure that you don't make the mistake and take this money out for anything other than qualified medical expenses under 65.
Yeah, and it's definitely not a mistake you want to make, Steve. And that is a steep penalty because that 20% is even worse than the 10% early withdrawal penalty.
It is.
If you take money out of an IRA early. So if you have questions about your employer's healthcare options, and if a high deductible health plan combined with an HSA are right for your situation, because everyone's situation is different, work with the benefits department at your company. They have intimate knowledge of the plans and are an excellent resource to help you make this decision for your family.
That's great advice, Travis. I look forward to this next week.
I look forward to it as well. Thank you for watching this week's exchange.
To make sure you don't miss out on future discussions, please follow us on social media.
Make sure to like and share our videos, and we'll see you next week.